Birmingham, United Kingdom. It's the 15th day of the occupation at Victoria Square and has now grown in numbers and size since day one. The people of Birmingham are now being informed on a daily basis what the occupation is all about. The occupiers are in close contact with the police due to a recent request notice offered to them by Birmingham City Council. The council's request notice would like the people to leave Victoria Square by noon on the 3rd day of November 2011. In the eyes of Birmingham City Council, they want to see change in the square. In the eyes of the occupiers, they also want to see change, but not in the same way as Birmingham City Council. They see the council's notice as an intimidation tactic for trying to suppress their freedoms of speech and their rights to a peaceful public assembly. At this time, there is no currently known legislation stating that a peaceful public assembly has to have a time limit imposed upon it. Meanwhile, the general public are showing their support by making donations towards their cause. Some of the things donated are tinned food, pasta, rice, water, milk, nutrition bars, cleaning products, cooking facilities, tents, blankets, chairs, and even a picture to help make it feel more like a home. Each of the occupiers have their own ideas of how change could happen. They talk amongst themselves and listen to what each others have to say. Their view is to hopefully one day incorporate their ideas to help make something good out of something bad. Their individual viewpoints may differ in some ways from one extreme to another, but they all say and think one thing in common. Something is wrong with this current system of things and agree that things need to change. Perhaps you share that thought. As part of their commitment, they would like to see economic and social justice for all. One of the signs sends out a strong message towards the people who are believed to control society as it is today, the 1%. It says, "Get your filthy hands off my future." Are you one of the 1%, or are you actually one of the 99%? If you are passing Victoria Square anytime soon, they would like you to drop in and say hello. They would like to hear your views and ideas, or perhaps you could even ask them a few questions. One of the reasons why they would like to meet you is because they consider you as part of the 99% of the world, and they believe they are not just doing this for themselves, but also doing this for you. Later that evening, I asked some people at the camp some questions to help you get a feel for the kind of people you would meet if you visited the camp anytime soon. Have you got a message to the public of Birmingham?
Definitely, I'd like to thank the people of Birmingham for helping with the donations, the people who've not been ignorant and passed us, the people who've come and learned, being educated, put in their time, gave money donations, even picked up signs and helped protest with us. So definitely want to say thank you to the public about that. A lot of donations, but I think you should donate more people to the cause.
I had the pleasure of meeting a devout Muslim, and shortly after he had finished saying his prayers, I asked him if he had a message for the media. Have you got a message for the media?
Well, I've got a lot of things to say to the media, but I'm going to generalize it just to cut a lot of the time. What I want to especially address certain media is please be as fair as possible and try to speak on behalf of the people instead of speaking on behalf of the corporations and 1% of the society which is dictating us. And the reason being is obviously as we are tenting and camping here, we also seen a lot of prejudice and a lot of misconceptions that are being spreaded through the media, and we believe is distorting the image of our cause, and we have not came out from our houses to hear the fact that we've been distorted. We come to ask for a change, and we believe in a change. And all I'm going to say to the media, please look at everything that's happening through the eyes of the people, not through the eyes of the corporations or the bankers or whoever is paying you. So that's it, to be honest, and I hope we see a change, because we're here for a change, and we thank every single efforts that have been going on online through the Facebook and Twitter, and we hope it increases and gets more publicity, and we ask those who cannot participate to participate somehow, whether it's through online campaigns, whether it's attending, whether it's donating to those who are here, to support them somehow.
Can you tell me how long you've been at the camp?
I've been here for about a week.
Can you tell me what the spirits are like in the camp?
They are very joyful, happy. So everyone you meet, they've got a smile on their face. They're ready to greet, welcoming. We've been having help from the public. They've been coming over having the words with us, making donations, which seems making everybody a lot happier. So we've all been getting along. So it's all been well and good.
You've had some pretty bad weather lately. How have you managed it, sleeping at night?
Me personally, I'm on night watch, so I don't sleep. So it don't really bother me at the moment. So it's when it starts snowing is when you've got to worry.
What does a 99% mean to you?
The top 1% are the people in control of the wealth, in control of the power, and they are the people who are living a life of luxury and getting bailed out by the government of taxpayers' money. And the 99% are struggling to pay their rent, struggling to buy food, and their NHS is being cut, their benefits are being cut, and I don't think that's fair. I don't think that corporate greed and that bad distribution of wealth is fair.
What can you tell me about the Zeitgeist movement?
The Zeitgeist movement is a worldwide grassroots movement that espouses a resource-based economy, because we think that the money system as it is, the capitalist system now, is not fit for purpose. So let's revamp the system at root cause, at the root level, because that's the thing. It's all right tinkering with the system that we've got, but the paralysis of the planet is linked in to the system we've got now. So let's rethink it at every level. And we think the resource-based economy of creating abundance, not scarcity, and utilising technology to get rid of work, and it's not about employment as well. It's about the haves and the have-nots worldwide. So it's a worldwide grassroots movement, a leaderless movement that espouses a better use of the resource of the planet. Are we guardians of the planet, or are we rapists of it? And at the moment, we're pretty well on the verge of being rapists of it, really. And we're not using the system as we should, and in a symbiotic way. So that's where the angle is, really. It's a worldwide movement as well. You'd be surprised how many people are out there from every continent now. When you go on Skype with the local meetings, you get people from South America, from Sri Lanka, from Australia, from all over the planet talking, in a positive way, with sort of means of making the system better, which is the beauty of it, really. That's the thing.
And how long have you been into this Zeitgeist movement?
I've been probably about 2.5 years now. I saw the first film, really, but it's not just that. It's the resource based. It's the Zeitgeist movement, spirits of the time, and I think it does link in well with what people feel at the moment. But what does do it for me is the resource-based economy. That's what really clinches it, and it's the problem solving that's there, and every problem on the planet, whether it's environmental, whether it's money, whether it's debt, whether it's pharmaceuticals, food. Let's use the scientific method for social concern. That's how we should run the place. That's how you run your life, and that's how a submarine will go when it goes out to sea. It uses a scientific method. It doesn't use opinion. It uses a method of assessing how to live, and then from there on, you have a positive path.
Can you tell me what inspired you to come down to the Occupy movement in Birmingham?
Well, it was Occupy Wall Street. I saw that, and I thought, why can't we do that in this country? I've always known that, or felt that there was something wrong with the way the system in this world works. The fact that there's people dying of starvation in one continent and people dying of obesity in another continent. Vast wastage of food and other resources. But I also didn't really feel like I believed in any other kind of protest movement, like the anarchists. I'm not down with that. I've always been sort of, I don't know. I haven't been like a left-wing protester, but this I've always wanted to make a difference, or just to show that I can do something or take part in something. And this movement has showed me, just by being here, I haven't got to preach to the public. I haven't got to tell them about conspiracy theories or this is right. I'm not trying to educate anybody. I don't know what the answer is. This is the point about the Occupy movement. I don't know what the answer is, but I know something's wrong, and I think a lot of people really think that as well. From speaking to the public, a lot of people know that something is wrong with this world, and by occupying, by all coming together, we have a lot of power, and the more people that realise it, and the sooner they realise it, the better.
In a nutshell then, if you could change something, what is it you would change?
I'd change the government. I'd put. I think MPs should be put on a sort of. I think MPs should live on the national average wage. So then they're not motivated by money. They're motivated by trying to help people. I think the people, the sort of the public, the population should have the right to sort of depose, or whatever the word is, the government at any point. Like, if the public vote, they should be able to say the government are wrong, they can't do this. There should be referendums on it, and any major decision there should be referendums on. It shouldn't be left down to one person to choose what happens in the world. It shouldn't be down to one person to choose who, to send thousands of young men off to war to fight for what? For oil, for who knows what. Well, it's been proven now. Iraq was never a threat to us. Afghanistan was never really a threat to us. It's just an excuse to get hold of heroin and oil, in my opinion. And now Libya has fallen just to get, it's a land grab by America like that.
Are you spending the night here at the camp?
I was here last night, I was here today. I'll probably be here tonight, yeah. I'm still working, and so I can't spend all my time here. People think it's full of just jobless, feckless losers and homeless people. It's not like that. There's a lot of people here that have got jobs, and and they're working hard, and there's people are putting a lot of effort into this movement, and I'm proud to be part of it. And I never thought I'd say that about something like this.
What would you like the people to achieve down at the Occupy Birmingham UK site?
For me personally, I think on a small level, I want people to get on with each other. I want people to see each other as people again, to care about each other. I think our little community we have here, we look out for each other, and I want to see that. I want to see that everywhere. I want to see that in this country. I want to see it around the world. I want people to acknowledge that your neighbours are people too, with family and friends and feelings and thoughts, and even people you don't get on with or you disagree with, you can find common ground, especially with this, the 99%, all of us are here, we're together, we're all storing from every creed and every, you all have different religious beliefs or different political beliefs and stuff, but we're all here together, taking a stand, and I think that means a lot to me. I think we could branch this out. It would just be amazing. What a better world it would be if you genuinely cared about that stranger that you don't know. So that, I really think that. Yeah.
Are you hoping to spend the night here tonight?
Yes, I am. I'm doing the night shift, so I'll be up all night just watching over the camp, seeing everything's okay. So yeah, that'll be doing.